Welcome back, everyone, to the Lonely Basement baseball cards. And today, guys, we had a little snow yesterday, a little ice, a little rain, great combo. A little snow, then a little ice, then a little rain. Always makes for a great day. But it is melting away. A little more snow in the forecast, I guess, for the weekend. We will see. Super Bowl Sunday coming up. How about a Super Bowl prediction? Off the cuff. Super Bowl prediction: 38-24 Eagles. Write it down. Lock it up. My lock of the week. Bet the Eagles cover. That's my lock of the week. We're not going to break it down. So, guys, I am sorting some 81 tops, and this is not part of the mail day. But it got me thinking when I ran through these cards. These three cards are in sequential order. And it got me thinking about, and maybe you'll leave me something in the comments, about cards in sequential order, because I was just kind of surprised when I went through, common, good player, star, common. And Joe Morgan, Hall of Famer Joe Morgan, is followed by Raleigh Fingers, Hall of Famer, and then the great Mario Mendoza of the Mendoza line. And it got me thinking, what are interesting sequential cards in sets? I don't really have any thoughts on it. I just thought it was interesting that three hobby-relevant players all came up together back to back to back. So I don't know. We also found, and this will all tie together, the circles of life and the community. We also found a beautiful Chris Knapp in there. That's for you, Brent, and you will come up later in the program. Chris Knapp, clearly by 1981, had figured out how to hide his deviousness, but it's still there. Trying to stay off the radar in 1981 or 1980. Those are the 1980 cards. Just got me thinking. What three cards in sequential order? Hall of Famer, and then the great Mario Mendoza. Just got me thinking, what sets have great sequential cards in them? Because usually you don't see Hall of Famer like that. And then somebody interesting. So there you go. Brent, I would just watch your video, and you did ask me, and again, you'll see the circles. Brent did just ask me if I had these cards, and he asked if Hitman 23 had these cards. And I do indeed, Brent, have the extra bases, 94 Fleers. They're big cards, so they're hard to keep out of the glare, but these are beautiful Donnie baseballs. And they're in the big top loaders. So, Brent, those are for you. And Hitman 23, Mike. Now, Mike, one of these packages, the circles. One of these packages is from Mike, coincidentally. And I'm sure when you ask if Mike has these, he probably does. And the reason I say that is because I sent Mike a list of doubles, some pictures of doubles I had, because he sent me something here, and every single thing I showed Mike, he's like, nah, have it. But I found something to send him. I did find something to send Mike. But the circles. We have Brent, we have cards, we have Mike, we have cards. I did my we'll segue. I did my mantle video, and it's got me thinking about hobby funds, and if I want to buy 3 or 4 big mantles this year, big ones, that's like the whole budget. That could conceivably be the whole budget for the year. So it got me thinking about hobby fun and enjoyment, and what do I want my collection to be, and what do I enjoy. Now, if you fast forward to December and tell me these are the cards you have, and they're big cards, I will be much happier with my collection. And I will be like, yes, I have these cards. I'm super happy to have these cards. But if I don't buy anything else in the in-betweens, will I enjoy the hobby as much? Or if I, have a very, very limited budget where I strictly save for the big cards, I will have a better collection, but will I enjoy the hobby as much as I do now? I haven't bought anything. Let's see. We bought White Plains, and then we have a few things here, low-end stuff, price-wise. But we really didn't buy anything for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks about. And I lived. I survived. But would I like to do that all summer long? If I get the big card, will it satisfy me for a couple weeks? It never has in the past. I've mentioned I'm a bulk guy. I buy a lot of baseball cards. Like this. If I don't have the ability to purchase a Bowman Ken Phelps. Speaking of Bowman, let's see. I was pulling these out. Look at this card. I love this card. Al Leiter, Bowman, in the jacket. Love it. That's just a great card. Love me some Yankees in the zip-up jackets. So I don't know, guys. Do I buy the big cards and decrease my hobby enjoyment and increase the collection level or not? These are the things I'm swirling around with. Or I could cut the difference and buy some like $200, $300, $400 cards and buy more and stretch it out. But then at the end of the month, the end of the year, whatever, I will not have the big cards or as many of them. The great hobby debate. Maybe I just need more funds. So that's what I got, guys, besides mail day. Now let's hit up the mail and continue the circle of Mike Hitman 23 and Brent. Shout out to both of you. Mike, let's go with Mike last. Mike, you're going last. Always use protection. This card, guys, a little eBay pickup. I had to buy something. Little eBay pickup. Blue tape. Excellent. Where is the card? It is the gold micro mini. I did not have the gold micro Donnie. It's in there somewhere. Shiny. We now have the gold micro Donnie to add to the collection. That is super cool. I need a couple of micros. Look at that. We're getting bigger. I think that's about close enough. I cannot tell the condition or the corners or creasing or surface. It is very small. But that is super cool. I'm super happy to own that card now. Add that to the Donnie collection. Good job on the blue tape, Mr. Power Seller. Let's go here. Boom. This one is stuck to the paper. Now, the circles. Brent Richards just showed this card. But ironically, I was planning on buying it before that. I had it in my watch list. And I looked at the pictures online, and I said, well, it looks like it's bent. Why does it look bent? So I hadn't actually made the purchase because it looked bent, and I was confused. And then Brent showed the card, and I know why it looks bent. Because it is a fold-out card. So in the pictures, the corner looks weird because it is not a square card. Ooh. So this is my Don Mattingly, Ken Griffey Jr. Let's see. Headline stars. Now, I don't know if these are attached. It is attached. Do I pop it? I feel like I don't want to pop it. So these open up, and there's a card inside. I feel like I have to pop it. But I feel like once you pop it, there's a shiny hologram in there. Card integrity or show drama? Well, we're going to leave it like it is for now. There is a beautiful hologram in there. Brent showed it on his channel. Check it out. I don't feel like I want to rip it open because I know if I rip this, it's going to because it's stuck. So I know it'll mess the integrity of the card up on the inside. But then I won't get to see the hologram. We're going to think about that one. But Brent, I do have the headline, which I bought because Brent showed it. Because when I was looking at it before Brent showed it, I didn't realize that it was a folded card, and the pictures make it look funny. And I was like, well, that's damaged. There's something wrong. It's bent. Nope, it's just curved because it opens up, which I did not know. I thought it was a regular card. There you go. Now this one, Mike bought some postcards because I showed them, and then he showed some cola postcards, which I knew existed. I'd seen them before, but I did not have them. So, continuing the three-way of Mike and Brent and me, I purchased these after Mike showed off the ones he purchased that he saw on my channel. I said, you know what? I don't have those ones, so I need to buy those ones. So Mike saw mine, bought different ones on top of mine, and then I had to buy the different ones. So these are in the beautiful, official, licensed postcard set, Don Mattingly. Superstar, no blue tape. In the original folder. Beautiful. These are the Berry Cola. I have a lot of Berry Cola cards laying around, but these are the Berry Cola postcards. Don Mattingly, number 23. First base, number 23. So, Mike, I picked these up because of you. After you picked yours up because of me. Look at that. Beautiful. I actually have a picture of this in an 8x11 somewhere. If it's not this exact picture, it's taken seconds later. There you go, Donnie throwing. His throws were always accurate. Beautiful. I like to examine these. That's a great shot of Donnie with the short hair, the mustache, the wristband. I wore a wristband just like that, a Yankee blue wristband on my glove hand. True story. And Donnie hustling out of the box, the Berry Cola postcard set, 1 through 8, in the folder. Beautiful. Thanks, Mike, for showing those off, making me buy them. Now, back to Mike. This is from Mike, Hitman 23. He hit me up and asked me if I had all of them, the postcards that I showed, because I only showed a couple. And I said I did not. I only had a couple of them. And he asked me, no blue tape, but Mike, green tape is better than blue tape from you. I will take your blue tape every time, or your green tape every time. Mike is allowed the green tape, like Mike from Scoots Collectibles is allowed the yellow tape for his Steelers and Pirates and Penguins. Now, Mike has packaged this very professionally. We have a bag. We have ding defenders. And we have more cards and postcards. Beautiful. Mike has given us a little note. We will read it. Let's see. Mike, thank you so much. I have a Hitman 23 auto now. We'll go in the YouTube collection. Thank you, sir. Enjoy, brother. I shall indeed. Let's see. The Ding Defender. And Mike has sent us the entire set. Well, not the entire set. The missing Susan Rainey postcards that I did not have. We'll go through. Beautiful. I love these guys. The pinstripes are awesome on these. She did some great art on these. Various Donnie hair levels, a little shorter. I'm just reading it. A little Roger Maris down there, I think. Does not actually say on here. Doesn't look like Don. There we go. More hair on this one. Later days. He's becoming more comfortable in himself, and he grew the hair as he grew more confident. Beautiful. That looks like Lou right there. There's a young Donnie, clean shaven, short hair. Awesome, the Marlboro Man in the background. Great mustache on that one. The batting helmet and number 23 and the packed crowd. Now, the funny thing about that packed crowd is I used to go to baseball games at Yankee Stadium during these years. You didn't always see a packed crowd like that. Don't let them fool you. 23-5, 18-9. There we go. The French's mustard in the background and the Marlboro again. That is a quizzical face. Beautiful. The dugout. Looks like some old timers in that dugout. Kind of weird. In the shadows. And the last one we picked up, Mike sent us. Thank you, Mike, once again. The Gold Glove. Short hair in this one. Strong mustache. Beautiful. What else did Mike send us? Ooh, blue tape. Good job, Mike. We have the 1989 Topps version. I am blind, so I cannot tell. This is 35th anniversary. This is 2021, maybe? 3? What was the 89? 23? 24? Beautiful. Shiny silver. Beautiful photo of Donnie. Possibly hitting a pop-up. More green tape from Mike on the Allen Ginter. That is a beautiful card. I did not own that. Or any of these, which is why Mike sent them. And last but not least, this one needs some shine. Let's pull some tape back. Beautiful. Look at that. There goes the glove. The rainbow. Always happy to add Donnies to the collection. Mike, you are the man. Thank you so much. I have something going out to you shortly. That's a cool card. That is beautiful. Maybe I'll send it in these. His packaging's better than mine. So that's what I got, guys. Some 1981 Topps, or 1980 Topps. Did I say 81 before? 1980 Topps, which I'm sorting. And I'm curious if you've seen a better three-man run than Morgan, Fingers, and Mario Mendoza. We have our beautiful gifts from Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. To complete the collection of the Susan Reenies, I had a few, and Mike filled in the gaps. Some beautiful shiny Donnies, a Ginter. And we picked up this, which we did not open yet. I'm still debating. I like to keep things together. But then I don't get to see the hologram, right? And our Micro Donnie. We're pondering the future of our collection and our spending habits. And with Strongsville coming up. And we have a Philly show coming up. What to do? What to do? All right, guys. I hope you all have a great Friday. Enjoy the Super Bowl this weekend. Maybe we'll show some football cards before the game. Maybe we won't. We do have some football cards. A little bit. Some football cards laying around the basement. All right, you all have a great one.